Hello student, today we are going to see the slew rate. Now for slew rate what I have done, just a voltage follow. For that from 6 I have taken and given to terminal 2, and from terminal 3 I have applied the input, means whatever the input I will give, same the output I am going to get it. Now for that what I am going to do, I am just going to check the output. Now if you look at the function generator, now I am giving 2.5 kilohertz. Now if I input and if I check at the output, there is not much, whatever the input I have given, only slight it is changing, but we cannot calculate. We want to calculate what is the slew rate. For that I will be changing the frequency. If you change it the frequency, then also you cannot see. For that I am just reducing that voltage range. I have reduced the voltage range and I am making it bit visible. Now it is visible. Now if you want to check it, now I am making it is around 10 kilohertz. Now if I increase around 10 kilohertz, almost 10 kilohertz, this is almost 10 kilohertz. Now if you take one curve, now you can easily say it is taking so much time. Now if you see at M, this is your time axis, 10 microsecond, means one block from here to here it will be taking one block 10 microseconds. So what is the input duration from here? If we calculate what is the input, now if you vary and make it here, one block, two block, three block, four block, means 4 block of input, and one block count 25 microsecond, means total time period is around 25 into 4 microsecond of 25 microsecond, and 4 block it will be give 100 microsecond is total time period. This total time period of graph, the input. Now from here if I calculate the frequency 1 by 100 microsecond, it will be around 10 kilohertz, which has been given from here. This is the calculation which I have done. This is your calculation. Now if you look at the calculation, this is the calculation which I have done. This is your 4 block of input and each block is of 25 microsecond. Now total time is 25 microsecond into 4, it is 100 microsecond. Now time period is 100 microsecond. So our frequency, this is not time period, this is your frequency will be, this is your frequency will be 1 by 100, 10 to the power minus 6, this will come to 10 to the power 3, 10 to the power 3, 100, 10 kilohertz. Now if you look at the function generator, now it is around 10.26. So whatever the input we have given, it is around 10 kilohertz. Now we will see how much time it is taking to rise. Now for that I am increasing in. Now if you increase and make this one, now it is easily visible how much time it is taking. See at this point it is cutting. Now if you make the position very good, now it is taking around one block. See around one block it is taking time to taking time to come up to that voltage. Now what is that voltage? I don't know, because we can still find out from here what is that voltage. 2 volt peak to peak, from here 2 volt peak to peak. If you want to measure it, so if I go and measure channel volt, it is showing around 5 volt it is there, means 2.5 volt, means peak to peak it is 5 volt, around 5 volt it has taken, means it is taking one block of time to reach 5 volt. Means what is our output? It is output voltage is 5 volt and it is taking one block of time. What is that one block of time? It is nothing but 10 microsecond. Now 5 volt by 10 microsecond will give how much? 0.5 volt per microsecond. This is, now if you see the calculation, now this is your calculation. Now output is 5 volt as because the input is also 5 volt, it is voltage follower, now output is 5 volt. Now this is your one block time it is taking. Now one block time is how much? If you see at DSO, it is 10 microsecond. Now I have divided 5 volt by 10 microsecond and it is giving 0.5 volt per microsecond. Now what we are going to see? We are going to see the effect of slew rate. Now if I look at the effect of slew rate, now for that what I am going to do, I am going to increase the frequency. Now I am going to increase, and at the same time I will be checking the output. If I increase the frequency, your square wave will be visible as a triangular wave. Now I am increasing that output. Now if I made in 2.2 mega ohm, and if I get it around, see your square wave is visible to triangular wave. See, your square wave is visible to triangular wave. Now if you want to calculate the how much time it is taking, see 1 2 3 block. See, now it is going to change to triangular. Now if I again increase the frequency, now this will be your output will going to get reduced. So this is the effect of slew rate. If I have increased the frequency, if I am increasing the frequency, if decrease the frequency, then output is increased. But if I increase the frequency, say around 50 kilohertz, now around 50 kilohertz, now output has been around half. If you see at the output has been half. So this is the effect of slew